Yeah, so I said again, no. So the group itself uses a bunch of inexperienced children to go off and try to scam. It's just that yeah, they didn't teach them properly, especially, and they let these kids in control, right? So they tried to hit me with a bullet that missed because of the fact that I was too experienced, especially. And then eventually 5 years later, I'm like, yo, you still here? Yeah, I like, yo, listen, I'm gonna wait for you to someone to raise the white flag and then start with me inside the cross for that mess. Because again, that was your control there, and that was your command, and that was your decision into my offense. Special, you had all the ability to pull up. You didn't pull out around the special. You decided to go off and commit into a stupidity that's like so dumb, and then eventually you exploited the system for something that's like so degenerate into my offense. Something that was like so petty. And by the time I'm the one judging you on the special, yeah, I tell you that's your fuck up. That's not mine. Into my offense per se. You hire the people and then somehow you don't even train them properly on the special. You just tell them to go off and like fucking be retarded. And by the time they're retarded on the special, I got like I said a 10-year-olds from a different system that will go off and like somewhat manipulate from behind the scene. And then I get to see this grown ass man over here, not him over here, but his type, go off and be killed because of the fact that a 10-year-old was following a proper command from a group of smarter people that are way smarter than you over there. Instead of doing like a game of manipulation. Yeah, mirage and illusions on the special side. So I tell you, mad dumb into my offense per se. Don't associate. You're not getting me killed. You're not giving you your bad fate or your bad luck on the special side. I tell you, you have bad luck. You should have gone the other way, but instead, you decide to listen to like old school ghetto people that assume that they got it into my offense per se. And by the time they pop up in front of me, I was like, yo, pull up this wall over here. Yeah, made out of the matrix, ones and zeros on the special. And let's go off and talk about the beginning of like computer science and how to go off and create ones and zeros inside of a magnetic system over here. Pull out the old school magnetic system over here outside, and then go off and showcase how you create ones and zeros to the domain of electrical engineering. Like I said again, people will go off and do their computer science programming class so on, especially. They go off and do their CompTIA, they go off and do their NetSec, but probably most of them don't do the electromechanical systems to then go off and learn the origin of like a real computer science, where it originated from the beginning with Mr. Connor Edison over here that generated the electrical system over here. That then allowed them to go off and manipulate the binary system under the electrical systems over here with the filters and transistors on the first one on the special. So it all starts with resistors and the ability to shut off a system over here and go off and shut off a system. And I even took you back towards mechanical engineering, which was the beginning of the logic, like the logic gates and the system itself. That's where to like a water gate. And eventually building the city. I showcased to you that originally, before you had the command with the matrix itself, you had the basic irrigation system for the city itself that went on to become the base for like the microcontrollers and the central processing units and all that stuff like I taught myself. So I said by the end of the day, we're not the same, we'll never be the same on the special. By the time you thought I was stupid, I told you I was in the school of electrical engineering. And that you should know what that means specifically. It's not a course for everybody on especially because it's heavily based off mathematics, matrices, or like a lot of like physics that's based off like understanding the Gauss laws, the phrase on especially. So we'll never be the same. I'm too disciplined.